Hey, wanted to throw another tip out there for you. I'm sure there's more ways to do this than what I'm going to show you, but this is the way that I've been using. And it is to get your spacing right if you're making cabinets. So this is what I'm making, right? This is the back side of the cabinet, and it's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 little cavities, but they're all the same width. So the way that I do it is, I'll show you here. So I want to get it so they're all equally spaced, and so you can see I have these little spacers made out of scrap that I've cut in, and I'm using these dividers, which are the same width as the ply for my build. So the way I do it is I take the total width of the inside dimensions, from there to there, the total width of the inside. I subtract the thickness of the panels that are inside the span. So for my build, I have 1, 2, 3 panels, measure them, multiply them by 3, and then subtract that thickness from the total width. Okay, so total width of the inside minus the thickness of the panels that are going in the middle. Okay, and then divide that number by the number of spaces in the cabinet. So for what I was doing, total width was 71.375 minus the panel here, here, and here, divided by 3 got me to 17.28 inches was my space. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I did with that is I went over to the miter saw. And when I got over to the miter saw, I just grabbed some scraps and I cut 4 at the same dimensions, and I snuck up on the cut. So I cut them a little bit long, and then I came back a little, back a little, back a little. So what I ended up doing was I got 4. So I got 1 there. That would be my first panel. Then I have my second piece. Okay. Then I have my second panel. And then I have my third piece. Then I have my third panel, just like I have in the drawing. And then the whole idea is this last piece should be nice and snug right there. And it fits perfect, it's nice and snug. And so I know that I can use these later for the spacing on my cabinet when I want to install my panel. So what I can do is when I go to put my panel in, I can put that there, and I can snug my panel up so I know that it's in the right place. And also on the top here, there's going to be a shelf, and I can use that to get my spacing right so it looks nice and straight. So that's one way I do it. I'm sure there's other ways. Drop them in the comments there, guys, but I hope that is helpful for someone who might be building cabinets like this.